Hey over there at Mandys Electric, my name is Ashley and this is a video that I called earlier about. So basically in this video, to kind of give you a little rundown on what this video is going to be about, I'm going to go over your entire website and kind of break it all down for you, show you what's working, what can be improved, show you who your biggest competitor is and why they're your biggest competitor and how, and show you why they're in the position that they're getting, why they're getting the business that they're getting, and show you a few things and show you a few strategies to where you can start getting some of that business. I'll try to keep this video as short as I can. I obviously don't want to waste anyone's time, including my own. So once you're finished watching, reach out and we can talk then. So first thing I'm going to start with is your current website. Now when it comes to having a website, it's all about how user friendly it is, how easy it is to navigate that site, and to be able to cater to different types of people coming to your website for whatever reason that may be. So what we like to do on all of our websites is right from the start, we like to have all that information provided. So what we like to do is have a click-to-call phone number right from the start, which you guys do. We like to have a form submission option, which you guys currently don't have, which I would definitely implement one right here would be perfect. Having a form submission option is good because it caters to the opposite type of people who want to talk. You know, when somebody comes to your site, different people do different things. Some people, they want to talk on the phone and that's it. Other people, they don't want to talk on the phone. It might be late at night. It might be at work, whatever the case may be. So they want a different option, a different way to reach out to you for those services. So we want to make sure that we have many different ways for people to get a hold of you for those services that you're offering. So that's that. The next thing is your services. I would definitely recommend, instead of having your services, you have to click here and then read through all of this. It's not very user friendly and it's not very modern and, with times, I guess we could say. So what we like to do is have all those services in a drop-down menu. So you could have our services tab, but have it be a drop-down where, it's showing all those services that you offer, as well as the areas that you offer your services in. And again, that just makes your site that much more user-friendly, which just gives you extra points for Google. So the next thing I'm going to talk about is your content. Now when it comes to content, the more the better, because Google can only read. So in order to be considered an authority in the eyes of Google, you need a minimum of 2,000 words, and that's not just any old written content. It's professionally written, keyword-rich, authoritative content. And what that means is if we were to decide to start working together, I'd go do what's called competitive keyword research. Based on that research, I'd find the keywords that we know are going to bring you and your company more business, and that's based on those keywords already bringing your competitor business. We send them out to our professional content writers, and what they do is they strategically embed those keywords throughout the content that they're writing about you, your services, so on and so forth. Now, those keywords are so very important because they are what people type in Google to find you. So if you don't have them, then nobody's going to find you. And as I look through, I don't see any keywords that are in your content, which is definitely one of the reasons why you guys are not on the first page of Google. So the next thing that I want to talk about is your competitor. So if we come over here, I did a general search, and these guys from the organic section are one of your biggest competitors for this keyword. Now I could have typed in, electrician with an S, and you could have a completely different competitor. If I did it that way, this video would be far too long. And again, this video is just to give you an idea of what's out there. So these guys are one of your competitors, and I'm going to show you how to beat them. Now, if we take a look at their site, we can see they have their services all in drop-down menus. They have their service areas in drop-down menus. They have their click-to-call phone number. They have a book online. They don't have a form submission option. And then they have more content than what you guys currently have. And as you can see, they have some of their keywords in their areas highlighted. So these guys, sorry about that, these guys are only beating you guys by a little bit. So Google needs to give somebody that position. And these guys are just doing enough to be there, so they're not going to be hard to beat. Now, put it this way, we've beat out way harder people. So now I'm going to break down Google for you. So Google's broken down into 3 different sections. There's the ads, the Google My Business, which is this second section right here. And then there's the organic section, which is this last section here. Now, going back to the start, the first section here, the Google Guaranteed Ads. If you're not familiar with them, basically Google will guarantee the job up to a certain percentage in terms of money, and the conversion rate for these are pretty high. And that's good for you because, as I'm sure you're well aware, when somebody calls you, they're more prone to actually making a purchase rather than maybe, a form submission option. Now, don't get me wrong, they all have their own conversion rates, but that's just for this. So the next thing that I want to talk about is the Google My Business section, and as we look through, we do not see your guys' company. And that's a problem because you're missing out on all the business that comes to this area specifically. So remember how I said earlier some people come to your site and they just want to click on your number to talk to you on the phone and that's it? Same thing with Google. Some people go to Google and they strictly go to the ads. Other people strictly go to the organic, down here, and the other people strictly come here. So if we have you in all those sections for a bunch of different keywords that you want to be found for, you'll have the highest odds. So in order to get ranked in this area, it requires a few different things, some of those being citations, posting on your G&B listing weekly is a big one, geotag pictures, reviews. There's a lot that goes into this area here, but again, it's an important section to want to be in. So the next section, which is the last section of Google that I'm going to go over with you, is this section here. And in order to get ranked in it, it requires having the most relevant backlinks for the most effectiveness. So as I scroll through on this first page, we won't see your site because I actually found you on the 4th page of Google, which nobody's going to the bottom of the first page, let alone the 4th page of Google. So you're not getting any business like you should be based on your competitor. So we come over here to a paid resource I pay monthly for. We're currently looking at your stats. The UR is how trustworthy or legit Google looks at your site. This number goes all the way up to a 100. So this tells me Google is not looking at your site as too trustworthy or too legit, and that could be for many different reasons. Not having enough content is definitely one of them. Now the backlinks that you have 13 backlinks, but they're not giving you any power, and that can again be for many different reasons. They're not relevant, they're weak, they're spammy, so on and so forth. They could actually be doing you harm if they're not relevant, good quality backlinks. So because of all this, you're only getting 2 people to your site per month. That's nowhere near what you could or should be getting based on your competitors and what they're getting, and I'll show you that here in a minute. Now, the keyword that you are getting your traffic off from is this keyword here, electrical contractor Tampa. Now, 20 people are going into Google every month typing that in, and only 1 of them are coming to your site, and that's because you're in the 12th position, which is the 2nd page of Google for that keyword. Now, it's not as simple as just having these keywords. These are the keywords I was talking about earlier in your content. We need to add power to them. That way they start gaining positioning so you can be found on that first page and you can show up on that first page for those keywords. Now, if we come and look at your competitor, we can see they have a little bit of trust in Google's eyes. Their backlinks are very powerful. They definitely have somebody working for them. But because of all this, look at the traffic that they're getting to their website every month. This is a per month number, keep in mind. Also keep in mind, this is just one of your competitors. So this is all potential business that you're missing out on. So if I show you exactly where they're getting their business from, we come over here and we see 92 people are going to their site every month off from Electrician Tampa. 46 is their own name, which is like word of mouth traffic. 45, Tampa Electrician. You can see all the different types of search volume. Over 1,000 people searching electrician companies near me. Electrician Tampa, Florida. That's 80 people a month looking for an electrician for services you offer, and you're nowhere to be found. So there's definitely some things that you can start doing to help get more business. It literally just takes you wanting to take your business to the next level, and we handle the rest. It may sound too good to be true, but it is what it is. I hope you enjoyed this. You know, you see what you're currently getting versus what you could be getting. And again, this is just one of your competitors. It actually blows my mind how big electricians, how much search volume there is for an electrician in specifically Tampa. But it's there and it's waiting for you. So I hope to hear from you. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day and talk soon. Bye.